Hello, everyone. Welcome to Harv's World for another impromptu Friday night with Harv, with Sharko, and with some banquets. Gotta have the banquets. And this is a special return to PV Uncharted by request from one Eric Kuntz, who's having a birthday this weekend. I think it's tomorrow, if I remember correctly. Eric, where are you? This one's for you, bud. Too cool. Sparky, Lee, and anyone else who's dropped in. We actually haven't looked at this map since probably the last time we switched over to 22. So it's going to be a little bit of catching up for us and trying to figure out where to go and what to do. I do know we've got some crops ready to harvest, and we'll see what else happens. Who knows? It's casual Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Too cool? Yes. Be safe. Drive very carefully. That's right, Sparky. The man, the myth, the fent buster. There we go. Selling off some raspberries, some strawberries, and anything else we can bloody well get rid of at this point.
I just looked at that for a second, like, that's a lot of money. And then realized, no, it's not.
Compared to what?
Compared to, like, what we're doing right now on 22.
That is a lot of money compared to what we're doing on 22. We're busted on 22. What you talking about, Willis?
No, I understand that, but I'm saying compared to this map, 100,000 isn't a lot.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Yeah,
So I'm
we're
like, oh yeah,
got
that's not a lot.
2.5 million sitting here, and you need to keep your mitts off of it. So,
I don't have access to it, so.
we needed to clean out our greenhouse. We actually had way too much stuff in the greenhouse.
Oh,
There's
do we?
that's that's $250,000 right there just in our from greenhouses, and that's not FS22 greenhouses. That's FS19 PV Uncharted green. That was one pallet, $3,000. I just sold 80 pallets. Easy Rider, how you doing, bud? The man, the myth, the Fent, the Harv. Except Harv's not in the Fent at the moment, but soon enough. Soon enough, I'm sure. That's right. That $2.649 million we've got right now is nothing compared to what Sharko's built up in his offshore accounts. Hey, did you all see? Did you all see what came out today on Mod Hub? PC players, unfortunately, just for PC players. GPS is back. Very excited about that particular prospect, I have to tell you.
I was gonna say right now consoles aren't getting any mods, so.
Hey, Paul Tunks, how are you doing? Caveman is not with us tonight. It's just me and Sharko throwing in some impromptu. Unless I miss my guess, Caveman was on a day trip today. I won't tell you why. I'll let him tell you because I know he's going to be excited about it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
he will be. Or I hope he is at least.
If he's not, I'm going to smack the crap out of him.
Yeah, definitely. I'm with you there.
And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to turn off all this flight mode and crap. Speed. Alright.
Harv cheating?
This is called preloading the map. For those of you who don't know, when you've got a big map like this, sometimes being able to just fly around it for a minute and load it in, it's not a deal on 22, but on 19 you really do need to kind of load the map. Otherwise, especially in a situation like this, you get some major lag. So
Let's use GPS for the first time in a while.
yeah, I can't even remember how to set it up from my hotkeys on this. I know what I did. There it is. There we go. Okay. Hey, Owzy, how you doing, bud? So far, we've got Australia, Canada, the United States, and we've got Sharko. Oh, wait, that's Canada too.
Yes.
Who?
Secretly, I live in the water.
I hope somebody, too cool, not you, you're driving. I know you're driving. I hope somebody is enjoying a banquet or at least some type of adult beverage with me this evening.
It'd be really bad if Too Cool was.
What's that?
I said it'd be pretty bad if Too Cool was.
Well, the thing that would be bad about it is that he'd probably lose his job.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you could be drinking something else that doesn't have alcohol in it.
But
So,
that's not an adult beverage, though. Doing good, Owsy, doing good.
it's true, it's not. I mean, I think there's some food beverages that I would say aren't necessarily adults, but are definitely on the fancy side that don't have alcohol in them.
Oh, that's fair.
I can't think of any, or the name of the one I'm thinking of, but there's
Paul,
definitely a few I know of.
Paul, the best way to make a donation is to look at the video description down below, which is totally foobarred today because I didn't set it up right, but there is a link to a Streamlabs donation. That's the best way. It sends the money straight from Streamlabs into PayPal, and so YouTube doesn't take their big 30% cut out of it. Outstanding, Sparky. Absolutely outstanding. Excellent.
Lee's getting adult beverage.
Outstanding, Lee.
I just have a water in front of me.
It's better to have a bottle in front of you. Or it's better to have a bottle in front of me than have to have a frontal lobotomy. That was an old comedy song from back in the day. I'd rather have a bottle in front of me than have to have a frontal lobotomy. Just different ways to kill the pain the same.
Yeah, these harvesters aren't. Oh, that's why. These harvesters actually are quite slow.
They run 6 miles an hour. I swear everything in 22 has been sped up.
It does feel like that. It definitely. I'm running 6 kilometers an hour, so.
Yeah, that's standard FS19 harvester speed, 6.
Yeah, miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
It
so
feels
definitely
slow
feels
to
slower.
you because you're used to the 10 kilometers per hour instead of 6 miles per
Oh,
hour.
I'm going.
Which is...
Apparently, I'm going 6. So I think you might be faster than me.
Did you adjust your header?
That matters.
It does.
Oh
Because
no.
these harvesters dig your header into the ground. So I have the header height adjustment mod installed. You need to raise your header up just a little bit out of the ground.
Let's see if it needs repairs. Gosh, searching for equipment. Oh god.
Well, then by all means, Owsy, have all the coffee you want because frankly, coffee is, I could pretty much just have a coffee IV and be set for the rest of my life. Can't live without my coffee.
I only have one. That's weird. Unless I'm looking at this wrong. Oh, that's why. Okay. I don't think I can repair any of them. I guess it's because it's on.
Well, Ben, that's because you and I both know your Uncle Ed. And your Uncle Ed and Dr. Demento are one and the same. So, to adjust your header, it's the right mouse button.
No, I adjusted it and I still didn't change anything.
Oh, okay.
So I want to see if it needs repairs.
Maybe. Mine's fully repaired, though.
Maybe it's the header that needs repairs?
Maybe.
Where's the headers? You have so much stuff. Trying to find the headers is a pain.
Oh, that's right, Sparky. The county where Jack Daniels is made is a dry county. You can't buy any alcohol there.
Really?
Yep.
Huh.
But apparently, Sparky was an electrician there at one point or another, maybe as a contractor, but they were handing out the stuff for free. I don't think
Okay.
just standing next to your harvester staring at it's going to do much for it, though.
No, I was looking at the shop because you can repair things in the shop, but
Yeah.
didn't do anything. So I'm just going to assume maybe it just looks like I'm running slow. I'm actually not.
If you're running 6, that's what you should be running, miles per hour.
Yeah, I'm running 6 kilometers.
Oh, that's slow.
Yeah. I should be running 11 kilometers. But it does generally just feel slower. Like 20 kilometers is not like feels a lot faster. Oh, at least these things turn fast.
They turn very fast. So what, everybody have a good week this week? The best part of my week was when the work week ended. I'll be honest about that. Oh, okay.
Oh. And now I'm running 11. I don't know what I was doing before, so I definitely lifted it up before and didn't do anything.
This is actually turning into a pretty good sorghum harvest. I'm gonna fill up pretty close by the end of this row.
Oh wow. That is pretty good sorghum harvest.
When I get down to the end of this, I'll go pick up that one little tiny row and then empty. Make sure you unload into the same trailer because we're not going to unload the trailers before we harvest all these bloody sunflowers.
Mm-hmm.
It has assuredly been a long week. Only 2 weeks till Christmas, though.
I actually thought yesterday was Friday for the quite those times.
It's not.
Yesterday was Friday, I said.
Oh,
Today's Friday.
I said I
guess
was
actually
going to come and get this single row of sorghum, and then I didn't do it. Oops. I'll do it on my way back. Free bottle of whiskey with every $30 purchase of a bag of ice.
Huh. That doesn't sound that bad.
You gonna pay $30 for a bag of ice?
Wait, $30 for a bag of ice or $30 worth of bags of ice?
He said.
Oh, $30 for a bag of ice. Okay,
Right,
no.
so you get a free, yeah.
You're basically getting a free bag of ice with your drink.
Wow, nice. Worked one day, been off for your knee, drove six round trip, worked 30 minutes, then home. Oh, I'm jealous. I'll be honest.
Wow.
Those are the kind of work days I look forward to. They never happen. That doesn't mean I can't look forward to them. Too cool drinks that frou-frou Corona beer anyway with a lime in it. Gotta teach him what banquets are for.
I don't even know what alcohol tastes like. I know what it smells like, though.
What does it smell like?
Alcohol? I don't know how to explain the smell of alcohol.
I thought you were gonna say it smells like crap or it's
Oh,
disgusting.
no,
or...
I don't mind the smell, actually.
Okay.
Unless it's bad alcohol. Or a bunch of alcohol dumped into one bucket. That does not smell good.
That's called a hairy buffalo.
Yeah, I don't like that. That does not smell good.
You
That
don't
smells
like
rotten.
the hairy buffalo.
No.
The hairy
Well,
buffalo doesn't like you either.
That might be because, though, Usually it's after like a party or something that I'm cleaning up that I smell that.
Oh,
So
that's completely different. Harry
that
Buffalo is
yeah.
actually a punch, and it's
So
just everybody like kicks in a bottle of booze and you just pour it all into the same punch bowl
mm,
and make a disgusting, highly alcoholic concoction out of it.
no, I mean like cleaning up after.
Yeah,
Does
I
not
get
smell good after.
no.
So
Long Island iced teas. I remember those back in the day. Those will put you on your butt if you're not careful.
I know actually a funny story was my parents had a hard or Mike's Hard Lemonade in the fridge once,
Yeah.
and my sister calls my parents like, "Hey, can I have a lemonade?" And they're like, "Sure." She takes one sip of it, spits it out, goes, "This is disgusting." Looks at it, and there's vodka in it, and she goes, "Oh, this is vodka."
No, it's Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Well, no,
Harley.
but yeah, it's just like she thought it was just plain lemonade, and she was, I think, 12 at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of funny. Which trailer did you jump it into?
The front one.
Okay.
Harley, how you doing? It's not my birthday. This is a by request stream from Eric Kuntz, who's having a birthday this week. He's often in the streams. He asked me repeatedly over time if I was doing an impromptu on Friday, and if I was, when was it going to start? And I told him it always starts about 8 o'clock, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, if I choose to do one. And lo and behold, he's not with us.
Maybe he has family over, so he's just watching.
Maybe.
I don't think.
It's all good. He'll catch up with it later. So, happy birthday to Eric Kuntz. Back on PV Uncharted just for his benefit. Beer and whiskey are the nectar of the gods. I would personally change that to beer and rum, but to each their own. It's your booze, drink it your way.
Rain makes corn, and corn makes whiskey.
That's true. Sort of.
Well, the song.
I figured as much.
Would sing more of it, but one, I'm not very good at singing, and two, I don't think I should.
Cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. They'll drive you crazy. They'll drive you insane.
Gosh, this turn rate on this is ridiculous.
It will spin on a dime.
I know like not spun out, but spun out.
Been a long time since we drove these bad boys.
It has been, so I don't remember how to control them.
Yeah, see, impromptu night, you actually get Harv to sing, which is not a good thing, let me tell you. If I start breaking into Fiddler on the Roof songs, you're in real trouble.
Oh no. Voice crack there.
Your mom was jealous of your sweatshirt, Ben? That you know what that means. That's what you got to get her for Christmas, man. Whiskey makes you frisky. Are we gonna cross the so we are gonna cross the swords?
Are we?
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Why are you turning toward me?
I just turned GPS back on.
Oh,
And
I
it
see.
decided to go. Hey, Sonic.
Sonic Blaze, welcome to the stream. It's Adult Beverage Friday night on Harv's World. Revisiting PV Uncharted. I have to admit, I've kind of gotten used to FS22 graphics, so this is feeling a little ancient to me right now.
It is.
It's all good though. This was a great map. We really enjoyed playing on it a lot.
I hope a map just like or a similar map comes out for 22 at some point.
Oh, I'm sorry, Paul. I can't imagine what the issue is.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
That's right.
It's actually probably closer to 5 o'clock in Europe.
Thank
It's
you,
5
Jimmy
a.m.
Buffett. That's an old Jimmy Buffett song. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. There you go. Sonic Blaze. I remember the name. I don't remember any specifics, dude. I got well over 5,000 people I'm trying to keep track of these days, and I got to be honest with you. It gets harder every day. You'd be surprised, Ben. They actually ship pretty quick. Alright, time to grab some corn headers.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I can remember where they are.
No, they're not hard to find.
And if I don't hit a tree. This path's not very big.
No.
Well, I'm making room for you.
Is that what it is?
Well, that trailer is definitely in the way.
Swing your grain header. Park your grain header on the outside of this. There you go. That's exactly where. That's good enough. That was like perfectly timed. Oh, that was funky.
Let's get funky.
Apparently, the headers are not in the lake.
Almost because so far any map I've played on doesn't have actual water I can sink anything in.
Oh, and that reminds me, since we're talking about merch at the moment, everybody that won a t-shirt during the 5K celebration stream, those t-shirts were mailed from me personally today. Including one headed all the way for jolly old England.
Ooh.
For one Mr. John Howarth, who won one of the t-shirts we gave away that day.
This corn or at least sunflowers. Actually, sunflowers look different too.
They do look different.
They look more dead.
Wait, which ones look more dead?
These ones.
Oh, okay.
They look more dead for some reason.
Jungle juice. What else is called jungle juice? I swear there's something else out there called jungle juice. Or no, I'm thinking of Jamba Juice. There's some juice place you can buy smoothies and stuff called Jamba Juice. That's what I was thinking of. Yeah, we still picked up 16 people, even coming back to 19. That's kind of impressive, just because I know everybody's super stoked about 22. Well, people either stoked and excited about 22, or they're all PO'd and butthurt about 22.
Mm-hmm. No in between.
No in between. If some of these folks had their way, I think, giants would be drawn and quartered. Old school, medieval type ways.
I think Giants should do what a lot of other games are doing. Make one game and just keep updating it.
That makes sense.
But I don't think they're going to do that.
Probably not.
At least they went for 22 instead of 21.
They had to. They had to finish their contract with their, you know who I'm talking about.
Publisher.
Publisher, yes, thank you. Yeah, Sonic Blaze wants to know if I remember who he is, and I can't even remember the word publisher.
It's hard to remember anything on a Friday night. Probably not a good time. Probably not for anyone. For not someone to remember something on a Friday night. It's probably not the best.
You have a jolly good Christmas as well, Sonic. Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated.
Yeah, I was gonna say today's the last day for the donations, isn't it?
No, Sunday.
Well,
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Is it?
Nope. Just making that up.
Sunday's the last day. It's more like I didn't know. Is what I was more referring to.
I understand.
I guess I probably should have said, "Oh, it is," more than, "Oh, it is."
Yeah, Sunday is the last day. In fact, I had to adjust the because when you make donations through YouTube, they don't register on the little meter at the top of the screen. Only if you donate directly through Streamlabs, which means that the families in need get more of your money because YouTube doesn't take that big fat 30% cut. And it also registers immediately during the stream. So any YouTube donations I have to go in and add manually.
Too bad it's not easy to set up, or someone else could do it for you. I guess there's probably ways to do that, but not easy.
Probably not. But anyway, I realized that because I was setting the donation goal to end on December 12th, because that's going to be the last day. But the way that the widget works is that if I set it for the 12th, it would have ended at midnight on the 11th. So I caught that in time. It will be active through Sunday, December 12th, and end on the 13th. So, Altoona, how you doing, bud? What's the good word? Oh, we never expanded this field either. We cut all these trees out here. We were going to either expand this field or start another one. I can't remember which we were going to do. I think we were going to start a second field.
I mean, I don't think that's most of this stream just sliming and plowing. And you definitely harvest faster with 22. I definitely think they bumped up the speeds.
Oh, I'm sure they did.
Even though it may say you're going the same speed, you definitely ain't.
Am I going to have a tractor pull on Sunday at the fairgrounds? I don't think so. No, probably not having a tractor pull on Sunday at the fairgrounds. Outstanding, Altoona. I'm off for the weekend too. Actually, I was off today also. Thank goodness.
I'm off, but I don't have a lot of free time. Well, I do, but that free time I'll be sleeping.
Well, that was me today. Like, I had a day off, but it wasn't a day off. I did laundry, I did dishes, I did a 4 hour round trip grocery shopping, because that's what I have to do to go to a decent store is drive an hour. Mr. Swede. There he is, my new employer, Mr. Swede. Thank you so much for dropping in. And Cody Corbel. Cody Corbel, the newest subscriber to Harv's World. Thank you so much for joining us, Cody, if you're out there. I forgot how big these we've been we've been working such small fields on FS22. I forgot how big these fields are.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, yeah, I could just get up and go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my
That would be good.
armpits.
Well, you can actually just let the harvester stay still, and it's not going to bounce. I mean, I think actually these harvesters would be pretty stable in 22. But
These were stable for 19.
yeah,
They'll stay on track. Ah, we're
I
doing okay.
honestly actually,
Go ahead.
sorry, I actually don't mind. Like I do, GPS is great for streams, but I actually don't mind kind of the 22 without GPS because the tractors do keep a very decent line. It's very easy to, or not easy, but a lot easier than 19 to stay in the lines.
The only thing that I mind about it is that having GPS is nice because I can focus on the chat and keep up with it better.
That's what I'm saying. Like on streams, it's very nice. I just mean in like
Right.
just basic gameplay. Like obviously creating fields, GPS, liming, GPS. But if you're planting or anything like that, I don't mind not having GPS.
That's fair. I don't require it either just to play. It is
I
nice
mean,
to
no, yeah.
have, but
19 makes it a lot easier, or 22 makes it a lot easier. 19, some tractors would literally, it'd be very difficult
oh yeah,
because
that's
they just bounce all over the place. And if you didn't
right.
have a big enough equipment, you'd basically have to go half over what you've already done. It's
Okay,
just so
Sonic.
annoying.
Well, you have a good rest, man. Thanks for dropping in. We appreciate you being here, Kyle. The stream's going okay. You know, we just well, oh God, we've been at this half an hour already. Time just goes by so quick when I'm streaming. It's craziness.
Ooh, that would be a cool mod. A contract night tractor ride. I'm waiting for snow contracts. I want snow contracts.
You
I know we need a map to do that, but
you can do corn mazes. I mean, you know, we could make a corn maze.
yeah.
There's no contracts for it or anything, but it would be kind of cool if a farmer said, "Hey, can you come in and turn my corn into a corn maze?"
Oh, that
As a
would be
contract
cool.
option.
And yet you just have to plow a certain amount. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool.
No, you have to plow the maze.
No, you have to plow like the maze, but you don't have to plow like a certain percentage of the field, and if you plow too much or something like that. So it'd be more incentive to actually create a maze and just plow the whole field under it.
But actually, corn mazes they don't plow.
They go in by hand and cut them usually.
Or they harvest. You can run a
Depending,
small
dep
corn header and make a corn maze.
yeah, depend the size. I know the corn mazes we are only like 2, 3 stalks wide. But
Oh
I do know
no,
ones that are bigger.
the corn
I
mazes
do
that
know
I've
ones that are
seen are a good header width wide.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, they're tiny up here. I guess, though, our fields are probably a lot smaller.
Yeah, doing some
That'd be
kind
pretty
of
cool.
holiday thing would be pretty cool where, you know, like um you do like hay rides and
Yeah.
people have added things to that like maps like Chellington Valley had a circus that had a hay ride, but you couldn't ride it. It was just, you know, eye candy was all it was. It was a nice little addition.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I a mod that adds maple syrup, but like it only works in like the spring, but it sells for like really good. That would be really good mod.
Once a year for 1 month, you can collect maple syrup.
Yeah, but like it would sell for like really good, so you would stockpile it and just kind of sell it over time or something like that.
You know, you just need to brush off your map making boots and get out there and make a map that does
I have
that.
touched around with maps. I haven't created a map. Like I actually edited Yukon quite a bit. We never used it in the end, but I did edit quite a bit actually.
Oh, I remember that, yeah. We were trying to go from, what, 2.4 to 2 point, or 3.0
2.3
or
to
something?
2.4. 3 to 2.3 to 2.4.